Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is blasting a fellow Republican Congresswoman, that's Marjorie Taylor Greene, for her record of endorsing a series of conspiracy theories. McConnell did not mention her by name, but said in a statement, "Loony lies and conspiracy theories are cancer for the Republican Party and our country." Somebody who suggested that perhaps no airplane hit the Pentagon on 9/11, that horrifying school shootings were pre-staged, and that the Clintons crashed JFK Jr.'s airplane is not living in reality. This has nothing to do with the challenges facing American families or the robust debates on substance that can strengthen our party. Greene, for her part, responded with a tweet saying, "Weak Republicans are the real cancer." Chief Washington correspondent Major Garrett joins us now. Major, good morning to you.
Morning.
What is Mitch McConnell up to here?
One of the obligations of leaders in politics is to take something that looks complex and actually make it simple. And the simple question Mitch McConnell is putting before Republicans is the foundation of our party based on anti-Semitism, 9/11 denialism of mass shootings, and other conspiracy theories so fringe, so beyond the pale that you can barely repeat them with any credibility in any quarter of American life? Is that the foundation of the Republican Party? Mitch McConnell sort of putting that question before the party itself and members of Congress. He believes, quite obviously, the answer is no. And House Republicans have to figure out how to deal with Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Mitch McConnell is at least trying to give them a way to say this is not the Republican Party's present or future. But if House Republicans say or do nothing about her, it might be.
So do you think that McConnell's comments could impact the Democratic push to strip Marjorie Taylor Greene of her committee assignments in the House?
Well, that's going to be something Democrats can and will do on their own, but it certainly doesn't slow them down. It gives them ammunition. And one thing to point out about Congresswoman Greene, she said the problem with Republicans is they only know how to lose. This is someone who represents a congressional district in Georgia that's a plus 27 Republican district. No Democrat there has got more than 30%. Trump won it by 75%. She doesn't know anything about running in a competitive House district, let alone running in a competitive state. Mitch McConnell does. Other Republicans theoretically do. They should have a talk with her about that as well.
Major, is the Republican Party still the party of Donald Trump? I'm thinking of House Leader McCarthy visiting former President Trump in Florida last week, taking that picture, thumbs up and everything.
Well, of course, he is a huge voice in the Republican Party, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to get his support publicly for her. That hasn't happened. She said that she has talked to him. No confirmation from former President Trump's office on that. That she supports him. No confirmation from former President Trump's office on that. What Kevin McCarthy needs from President Trump is to say, look, Republicans should be unified and focused on 2022 and winning a House majority there, and not these fringe theories that Marjorie Taylor Greene likes to talk about.
All right, Major Garrett, thank you very much. And while we have to say goodbye for this moment, our viewers never have to say goodbye to Major Garrett. On his podcast, The Debrief, this week's episode takes a look at disinformation. Very timely.
Thank you.